part 2, and we are doing the second stage Pokemon tier list with, of course, Sam Reed and Anthony Gonzalez. This is the same night that we're doing it, so obviously we look the same. We're wearing the same exact clothes. We're just breaking it up into different videos. But we're just gonna go ahead and get started and not waste your guys' time. We're gonna go in the same order, starting off with Sam, then moving on to Anthony, and then me last. And starting off with Gen 1, we have Ivysaur. What do you think here, Sam?
I think in this one, like I mentioned in the last video, I think as we move forward in these second and third stage evolutions, I think I'm gonna, throw cuteness to the side a little bit more and really, really hone in on aura. The aura that this Pokemon is bringing to the table. And I think a lot of it still holds true. For most of them, or at least a lot of them, I'd say, in terms of how we ranked them comparatively in the starters versus this. But like I said, with switching from cuteness to aura, there will be changes here. As for Ivysaur, you know what? It is a creative one. I think it's a cool concept that the little bulb is starting to grow and sprout and blossom. Ivysaur does look a little bit more meaner, and I think that's definitely valuable. So I'd throw Ivysaur up there, and what do we put it at? What we put Bulbasaur? A? Yeah, so I would say this deserves A again.
Okay. Yeah. What about you, Anthony?
I would go as far as arguing for S. I really like the little sprout he has going on. I like how they transition from the first to second evolution. I like the pink that's going up on top. And yeah, you could just tell he has some aura. Pretty sure he throws out some vines out of his back and everything. I like this one of the second evolution.
Yeah.
Second stage.
I also want to say, especially with the middle evolutions, there's a lot of hit or miss when it comes to this group. But when it comes to Ivysaur, in my opinion, I think he's also belonging in the S tier. I think he's a really cute...
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
None of them thinking about it.
I think he's a really cool looking Pokemon. The vines especially, the colors stay the same. He just did the transition from 1 to 2. Yeah, I think S tier is really a fitting tier for Ivysaur. But Charmeleon up next. Sam, what are your thoughts on Charmeleon?
Yeah, so what I'm looking at here, to be completely honest with you, I think Charmeleon's the worst of the three in terms of second stage. It doesn't really there's nothing really creative going on here. It looks like he's just in an awkward puberty stage, becoming Charmander, going into Charizard. There's not, I guess the flame on his tail is maybe a little brighter now, but other than that, I'm really not all that impressed creatively with Charmeleon. I'd even say, we gotta respect the classics, but I would say maybe B for him.
Okay. What do you think, Anthony?
Yeah, I have to agree with Sam. He's in that middle stage before he hits his max aura. He got no wings. He's staying up just like Charmander. He turned red. I don't know why he's red in the middle of his 2 stages. I feel like I'm bashing it, but he also he is cool looking too. I'm happy with B at the moment. Maybe low A come later. Maybe we'll move him up, but
yeah, I think I have him a little bit lower than you guys. I'm not really a big fan of the design. He kind of looks like unfinished, if I should say.
Awkward.
Yeah,
I agree.
A little awkward looking. We obviously know his final evolution. Yeah. So I would have him in C tier, but I'm fine keeping him B since majority outing there. But let's go to Wartortle here.
Wartortle's pretty cool too. I think no, looking at it, I think Ivysaur is probably the best out of the 3 for Gen 1, but Wartortle is pretty dope as well. I like the little are they wings on his head or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool design. It doesn't look awkward for a middle stage, unlike Charmeleon. So I'd put Wartortle in A personally.
Okay. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I'd go high A, low S if it comes to it. I really like what's going on here. They added what is it? It looks like kind of like what you said, wings on the head.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're supposed to represent waves, like with his tail. And I like his name, Wartortle. Add that little
Yeah.
war to it. I do like him a lot. I'd go high A, maybe S later.
Yeah, I agree. I like the A spot here. He's really cool looking. The wings on the ears look really cool. I like his tail too. I like the different shades, the lighter blue they use for that especially. So yeah, I'm perfectly fine there with the A tier here. But yeah, moving on to Gen 2, we have Bayleaf.
Yeah, not really a big fan of Bayleaf, to be honest with you. Uh, if I'm out of memory from what the final stage evolution looks like, I think this is probably the best. I don't know, out of the three, but
Uh-huh.
I'm really not impressed with it, to be completely honest. I'd say let's toss it in D. That's what I think we had Chikorita in
Yeah.
last time. I'd be fine with that again for this. I'm not all impressed with it, to be honest.
Okay.
I definitely think Bayleaf looks a lot better than Chikorita. At least they added more to it. I mean, got the I don't know if that's a little necklace of leaves. Got the looks like a kind of like a sword. Looks like they can use that thing on his head as a little sword. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'd throw it like C. Um, higher end of C.
Okay.
Well, I guess there's no one in there, but yeah, I'd throw C. Definitely improved.
Yeah, I think I would throw him in C too. He definitely looks better than Chikorita. I actually quite like the design a little bit. At least it has some like characteristics to it compared to Chikorita, especially with the blade on his top there. But I'm not a big fan of the neck situation that they got going on, but I like the blade, so I would throw him like low end C once we get things moving there. But yeah, okay, moving on. We have Quilava. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Is it Quilava? Yeah, Quilava.
Okay, yeah.
Actually looks pretty cool. I think the stance, at least in this picture, is pretty aura commending.
Yeah.
He's like letting it hang, if you know what I'm saying. So I really like it. He's got a little got the quills, on fire here. Definitely a lot better than Cyndaquil as well. I would as for creativity here, I would low-key put him over Charmeleon, probably in like the B tier right now.
Okay.
This is probably my favorite out of the three Gen 2 stage 2s, personally.
Yeah, I would agree. Definitely got better, but I think it just comes with his size getting bigger. Like the fire has more effect. He looks cooler. But I don't know. It's like his evolution. It's just him growing up more and more. There's not much more getting added to him, but I'm happy with him with those two at B, either behind or in front.
Yeah, I think this is a perfect spot for him. Just above Charmeleon in the B tier. I like him a lot. I like the flames going through his whole body. I like the colors. He looks a little bit more serious or commanding kind of vibe. Yeah, so I really like this here. We got Croconaw up last for Gen 3. What's your thoughts on Croconaw, Sam?
Yeah, pretty mid here, in my opinion. I know I mentioned I share a little bit of an unpopular opinion, I guess, related to Totodile and the evolution line. Yeah, I'd probably have a C tier. I don't. I guess above Bayleaf. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I throw him below Bayleaf. I don't know. Is this dude some
Yeah.
Pokemon when you evolve them, they just don't
Yeah.
look. I don't know. I think Totodile's cuteness brought it up a lot for me, but this
Yeah.
guy just I don't know. He looks very weird looking. I would throw him below Bayleaf here.
Yeah, I have
Fine with that.
I share the same sentiment with Anthony. I think Totodile is very cute, but as he gets older, he looks kind of ugly. But it's not like in a F tier way. It's just like a mid way.
They still got the
Yeah.
colors going on with
Yeah,
the pinkish red and
yeah. I
with
mean, yeah, but
but-
I like him behind Bayleaf as well. So I like the spot here. Moving on though, we have Gen 3, and then we're starting out with Grovyle. What's your thoughts?
I'm a Grovyle fan. It's like it's cool. It almost looks like a like a praying mantis kind of vibe. I like it. Praying mantis meets like gecko evolution, sort of. So I really like Grovyle. It's probably my favorite out of the Gen 3s for stage 2 here, at least. And it's got aura, you know. It looks like it's jumping there on something, attacking something. Like it looks like it's ready to eat a bug, you know, or something like that. Because it is, you know, a grass type and you know, it probably isn't a carnivore, but well, I guess if it's eating bugs, it would be a carnivore. I don't know, but I like Grovyle. I'd probably put it either top B, low key, maybe A behind War Turtle, personally.
Well, you
I
Anthony?
agree. I agree. I wasn't a big fan of Trico, but Grovyle, I like how he looks in his second stage. I like the kind of the same as Bailey. It's got that long blade of grass coming out of his head. We got the pink going on there in his mid torso up through his neck. I like Grovyle quite a bit. I'm happy with him right there behind War Turtle.
Yeah, I think I would have him kind of over War Turtle. I really like him a lot. I like his design. He looks really sleek. He looks like he's ready to get to business. I like the leaves going on his arms there. I like his like kind of long hair he has on the back. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I would have him above War Turtle in my opinion. But I'll be fine here if this is what you guys agree upon.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Big fan.
I don't know. I like War Turtle. I'd be. That's personally that's where I would put him. So Sam,
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I'd be fine with either one.
Okay, I'd be fine with this right here. Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
fine. Both are great designs. But
Fair
going on next, we have Combuskin here. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, Combuskin is kind of another awkward stage one for me. Yeah, it doesn't really fully have like those wings or arms yet. His legs look like they're too big for his body. His head looks too small for his body. Still kind of got like a little alfalfa look going. This is just that awkward stage again. Think looks arguably worse than Charmeleon's awkward stage did, in my opinion. Yeah, probably this might. I'm trying to think. This might be the worst one, you know, on the list so far. You know, I'm definitely debating between those. What we've got on the C tier right now.
Yeah.
And if it's better than that, but I don't know that it is personally. So I may say C, potentially D here.
No. Okay. Anthony, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't like what's going on with him. He looks very awkward looking. It's I'm happy with him. Honestly, yeah, I'd be happy with him D. Maybe ahead of Crocodile. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this is good. We're sharing the same thoughts right now. So I have him in D as well. I think this is one of those awkward situations as well. I don't really like the design at all. It just looks super unfinished. So I would have him at D as well, and worse than every other one that we would rank here. But we can go ahead and move on here. Next up with Marshtomp.
Yeah, this one looks a little weird too.
Yeah.
Another awkward stage. Pokemon for here, and that is the common theme, and I think that's what separates a good stage 2 evolution apart from the rest. Is if it doesn't just look like an awkward stage, it looks like it actually is a stage of an evolution here. And I don't think Marshtomp really does that. To be completely honest, I probably don't think it's as bad as the chicken, but I may have this one in detail. I'd low-key I have it probably over Crocodile. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not
okay.
good. What do you guys think?
Again, it falls in the same category as Totodile with the cuteness, and then all went away, and it doesn't look like he has aura really.
No aura in this
Yeah,
one.
no aura whatsoever. So
He looks just like a, I don't know. I never want to involve Mudkips unless I'm going straight to the end for a reason.
yeah.
I'd throw him in D above
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Chicken.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to agree with you guys as well here again. He just looks stupid. He looks like a kid that just got out of a candy shop. You know, they just had a bunch of
Gained
candy
some
and
weight.
gained a little weight in his belly there.
Yep.
He did turn the frown upside down though from Mudkip to Marsh Town, you know. But yeah, he looks really stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
He is
it's
better
like,
than Combuskin though, I would say.
yeah, he gives like vibes of like a kid that is like way too old to be acting like that. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, just like
Yeah.
getting way too happy about candy from a candy store, you know,
Yeah.
and not a care in the world when he should start to give a fuck.
Yeah. I totally agree there. All right, there's Gen 3.
Agreed.
Moving on, Gen 4, we have Grottle. What's your thoughts on Grottle here, Sam?
I like the creativity, kind of like Anthony mentioned when we were talking about Turtwig earlier. As for how it actually looks, though, it doesn't really look like he's ready to get to business. You know what I mean? He doesn't look like he's ready to get busy yet.
Not
Not
at
as
all.
bad of a stage 2 as some of the other ones. I think.
Mhm.
Personally, I'd probably have this like top C, back a B, behind Charmeleon or ahead of Bayleaf here.
Yeah, I would. I'm close to that area. I might put him ahead of, well, right behind Coilava, in front of Chamele. Wait, Carmeleon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably put him above of Charmeleon. I like the middle stage. I think it's kind of cool, like how, well, I was already talking about it earlier, just the transition into Torterra. But yeah, he does look a little mid, in this middle form.
Yeah, I mean, he looks really, really awkward as well. Again, these middle forms are just, some of them are gonna look awkward. The bushes on the top, I'm not a big fan of. They look kind of like some pube hairs, like some
Yeah.
ball sack hairs. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling that. I would put him in C tier below Crocodile here. So Sam had him here.
Okay. Yeah.
Anthony had him here, and I had him here.
So Sam's like the middle.
Sam
So
would
I
be
guess I get my way.
top of the C there. Yeah. All right. We got Monferno up next, Sam.
I actually do like this one. I think this one, does a good job of kind of nailing that transition period. He looks like a young, spry, little fucking ape, ready to get busy. Make a name for himself, and I think that's what he's doing here in this image that they used. I like it. I like the design. I think it's a good evolution here. I'd personally have it 8 here. Probably behind Grovyle, still, but I think it's deserving of 8 here.
All right. Yeah.
I actually agree. Right in that area. I haven't, maybe I have grow a while. That's how you say it. It might be,
You might be overstepping there.
I like I
can't
like
do
that they're starting to add the blue to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got this like it's like a little scarf thing going around his neck, little white fur. I like him right there. It's fine with me.
Yeah, I like the spot as well. I think I would have him more in the B tier though, like above Quilava, but I'm perfectly fine here. I like the flame because it's getting bigger. I like them adding the blue. Yeah, I think it's like a really good like middle evolution. I mean, I don't think any of these middle evolutions are going to be perfect by any means, but this is a really cool design for the 4th gen especially. And it might be the coolest in my opinion. But moving on, we go ahead and go with Prinplup.
Prinplup? Yeah, this is an awkward stage one for me again. I don't know what the fuck he's got going on there on the top of his head right now, but it's not good. It's not good, whatever it is. It needs to come to a stop, and he needs to grow up to his 3rd stage as soon as possible, because I'm not a fan here of what this penguin's looking like. There's not really a whole lot of aura. It's kind of chubby, kind of fat.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think it's as stupid looking as Marshtomp. But I'd probably have this like C tier. Maybe like right behind or right ahead of Bayleaf, probably. Maybe behind it, honestly. I don't know. C tier somewhere. What do you guys think?
Yeah, he definitely does look pretty awkward. You could tell it's Piplup just getting a little bigger right before Empoleon. Um, I I would maybe honestly, yeah, that's probably where I would put him. I think that Empoleon has the like a crown or something. I don't know if that's what that yellow shit is that's happening there, but
Yeah.
just look they could have done that better. It looks pretty awkward looking.
Yeah.
And then the white specks on his stomach. I don't know. It just looks weird. I'm happy with him there.
Yeah, so I think this design is pretty bad, like really bad. I would have him in F. I'd have him in F. I think it's because from Piplup you get all this cuteness, and then you move on to Prinplup, and he turns into this fat little shit. Yeah, I don't really like the design whatsoever. He looks like he's like trying to be too serious. Yeah, like you said, I don't really like the yellow top he has going on. I'd have him in F here. So, what do you think? Top D, maybe?
Yeah.
Top D, probably.
Dude, my
Yeah.
Pokemon Go thing's singing like me to sleep. I like how
Aw.
Oh, looks like it's past your bedtime.
Yeah, it was.
All right, moving on. Gen
Anyway.
5 and Servine.
Like I said, I like Snivy, and I think this kind of continues the vibe of Snivy well. Looks sneaky, snaky, like he's up to no good, no damn good at all. And I like that. I like that. I'd probably put him maybe top B here. Because there is a little bit of like awkwardness, I'd say, from this. Still, you can obviously tell he's in a transition period, but I don't think it's like blatantly annoying and ruins the design by any means. I'd probably have him top B, maybe put him behind Quilava, maybe, but I'd say probably for me. I know you guys probably aren't gonna have him as high as I do, but that's why I'd have him
you'd
right
be
now.
surprised.
Yeah.
But what do you think here, Anthony?
I was actually thinking, well, either there or above. Why am I chalk?
Dude, these names are so hard to remember.
Monferno?
Inferno.
No, I had to look up the names, bro, because I didn't remember any of the middle stage names.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull him up on the side.
But yeah, Monferno, you would have him above.
Yeah, I have him right
Yeah.
above him. Yeah, I like the way they
I'm
transition.
fine with that as
to
well.
Superior. Is it
Yeah.
Superior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superior.
I like the way they transition him. He does. I don't think he looks like awkward like all the other ones down there. As awkward as them, and
Yeah.
they did a good job of finding that middle form.
Yeah, so this is gonna be really surprising. I would have him top S.
Whoa,
I would have him
whoa,
top
whoa,
S.
whoa.
It's just
Wow, let's simmer down here.
it's such an elegant design. Like
It is.
It doesn't look awkward at all. It looks like just a really cool Pokemon. It's very elegant. It's very demure, as the kids would say. And so,
Yep.
it's just
the more
looks-
means.
exactly. We're old heads.
Oh.
But yeah, I really, really like the design. I think it really, like the curves of it go really well. The eyes look really pretty. Yeah, so I would have a top S here. So we can find a middle ground, though. We can find a middle ground.
Well, hey, I didn't know we were gonna be all on board with this here. I'm having it just a little bit higher.
What? You ain't put it all the way up in S though, right?
No, I probably wouldn't put him S tier. I think it's definitely A tier at least.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
I'd put him behind Wartortle. Personally, at first I said, hell, I put him in front of Grovyle or however you say it. That's right.
Yeah, I'm fine with that spot.
Okay, yeah, I can work with that. I can, of course, work at that. All right.
I thought grass Pokemon just look better a
Yeah,
lot of the time. the grass
Yeah.
type.
Moving on though, we have Ignite.
Oh,
All right. I mean, I have an idea of what everyone's gonna think, but let's go ahead and hear your thoughts here.
Yeah, I think this is our first F personally. It, it really looks like an egg. He's kind of an egg pig this time. I know we were looking at Rowlet a lot last time, and that's kind of what Pig Knight is given for me. I don't have a whole lot to say about him, other than really ass in my opinion.
yeah, they like. He doesn't look like a pig anymore. I like the gold, I guess he got going on in the middle, but they just turned Tepig fat and just made him stand on two legs. Um, I don't know. He looks more like a bunny now, like a
Yeah.
with his ears and shit. He looks like he's on like is it called Sesame Street? He looks like kind of looks like Elmo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd put him there in F.
Yeah.
Maybe
Big Bunny Elmo.
maybe ahead of actually maybe ahead of Bus. I don't know. Marshtomp. I feel like Marshtomp should be down there.
Think so.
I think
Yeah.
Lucky Combuskin and Marshtomp should be down there,
Yeah.
Okay.
but I still think Pig Knight's worse than both of them.
Oh yeah, me too. He
Okay.
just looks so stupid. Like his still two teeth sticking out, and like the little grin he's making. He reminds me of like some kid that used to like try to bully you and make fun of you, but like you wouldn't give a shit because they look so fucking stupid. So yeah, I have him bottom F. I think he's one of the. No, he's not the worst. He's not the worst, but he's down there. There is one worse than him. I won't say yet, but yeah. Moving on, we're gonna start with Duwat here.
Yeah, I like a lot. Again, this is biased because you know, you know, Gen 5 is my favorite and Oshawott is my favorite. I will say it's not as good as Oshawott in my opinion. There's a little bit of awkwardness in this stage going on here for sure. I don't think it's as cool as Samurott by any means, but I still respect it and you know appreciate DeWatt. I'd probably put this one. This one's a little bit more what I was kind of thinking for what is Snivy's second stage?
Servine.
Servine.
Yeah.
This is kind of my thoughts on Servine more accurately. So I'd probably put this one like top B personally.
I'm gonna pull up these fucking names. I'm gonna be talking them. I feel like I only know like the first
Yeah.
like by like complete memory because you always skip through this one. You get enough and you don't talk about these two as much.
I have like literally I have a list on my docs of the names so I don't forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think here about Duwat, Anthony?
I kind of like what they did with him. Looks a lot better than Oshawott, in my opinion. I would put I would put him in front of Inferno, honestly. I like the transition they have. He got two little shells now. I like what's going on with him. Looks like a little ninja,
Yeah.
otter ninja. Yeah, either like behind Inferno, in front of Inferno, maybe even, yeah.
I think this is a perfect spot for him too. I really like the design. He loses his white, but he gains his blue side.
Yep.
He gets the two shells. He looks pretty cool. Yeah, he does look kind of like a samurai a little bit. It looks like he's ready for business too.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think a high B is perfectly fine here. Yeah, but let's go ahead and move on to Gen 6, starting off with Quilladin. So thoughts on Quilladin, Sam?
This Nick, was this the one you had in mind for the worst?
No, but I forgot about him.
Okay, yeah, this is pretty fucking bad as well. What is he like? It looks like he's spinning like a top on his tail or something, bro. Like, what is going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know at all.
And his expression, he looks like a dumbass. He looks like a happy-go-lucky, doesn't give a fuck in the world. Think about fuck all right now. Is spinning around like a top.
Yep.
This one, I've got F tier for this guy as well. There are some pretty bad second stage
Yeah.
evolutions, but is it worse than Pig Knight? Maybe.
Yeah, this is like a
Maybe
tr-
not.
Yeah, I can leave him. Okay, we'll settle for that. Anthony, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. Right there is fine, but I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's turning into like a
He,
acorn or what. He just looks very odd. They did add a little more green to him, so that is a prop, but he just looks very odd. I don't know why they like to make them fat in their second stage, like awkwardly fat.
yeah, this is like
Awkwardly
not
fat.
just fat, but awkwardly fat, and not only that, they like enlarge his like lube around him. So like, it's just like he kind of looks like a human stuck inside like a green fucking condom. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So
yep, yep,
That's very odd.
yep,
I'm fine putting him. I think Pig Knight does look dumber. They both look dumb though, but
yeah.
yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on
I
to
didn't realize he has like he's got a stupid ass pointed nose too.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
thing's so dumb.
It's so stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to Braixen here. What's your thoughts on Braixen?
Braxton, however you say it. This shit's goated for me. I actually really like this design. I I might go S tier here, to be honest.
Wow.
Personally, I'd say maybe S tier, maybe top A. But I really like the fox is starting to look more like a badass, a badass fox that doesn't want to cuddle in your arms anymore. He wants to fuck your ass up. And
Yeah.
I like Brixton for a second stage evolution. I don't think it looks awkward, and it's kind of starting to make its way into what's the final tier?
Like that.
Nobody knows.
Delphox.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Fox. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
making its way there. I like it. I'm a fan.
Yeah. And from the top Pokemon scholars, of course. Then what do you
I just
think,
don't pay
Anthony?
attention. I don't know. I do like the design. Looks very sassy.
Yeah.
But I can't put it ahead of those in A. I'd throw it maybe right behind DeWatt. I like the colors, but but I don't know. I feel like those other second stage evolutions just look better in my opinion.
Yeah, I like the design as well. I really like it. I like the colors they use. I like the stick in her tail, its tail. But
Yep.
if Servine's down in A, I would have her right behind Servine. So I would have her like that. So
Okay.
Anthony had him
You
like
believe-
this. You
Yeah,
put
that
him like
works where you have it.
Give those right
Yeah.
here.
So right there, that works. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All
I
right.
have a feeling we're gonna be moving War Turtle and Servine up to S.
Yeah.
With how it's
good for
looking
you.
right now.
Yeah.
But we can.
We can
can
figure it
see.
out. Yeah. Okay, last but not least, in Gen 6, Frogadier.
Frogadier. Frogadier. I'm not impressed with Frogadier. Personally, I think it's getting a little bit better. He is a little mischievous looking, but he's just not at that Greninja level status yet here. For me, I don't think he looks particularly awkward or anything like those F tier and D tier kind of do.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's anything to write home about. I'd probably have him like maybe bottom B or so for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how I don't think Froakie had any dark blue to him. I like how they added that. More shades of blue going on
Yeah.
there. The white little, I don't know what that is, like clouds.
Yeah, is it like
I don't
clouds or like bubbles? I'm not too sure.
Yeah. But I do like him a lot more. I'm happy with him there, honestly. Ahead of Grottle. Maybe
Yeah.
C or
I would-
B.
I was debating, like, I think I would have him high C. I'm not really impressed with the design, but at the same time, like, yeah, Anthony did mention that the dark blue does make him look a little better. And, it's middle stage. I don't really mind it. So, yeah, right here is fine for me.
That works.
Yeah, moving on here, Gen 7. Let's start off with Dartrix. What are your thoughts here on Dartrix here?
Uh, it's not as bad as Rowlet the Egg Owl was, but still kind of eggy. He really doesn't, doesn't change a whole lot. At least like design or physically, colors definitely do change a lot. As I don't know, there's no correlation to the Rowlet initially. I don't really, it doesn't make sense in my opinion for this one. I don't I don't love it as a transition second stage. I probably also the hand is like weird. Like what is it doing?
It's wing.
Yeah, like it's wing. Like I don't know what's going on there. I think that's my common theme with this one was I don't really know what they were going for to be completely honest with Dartrix.
Yeah.
So I'd probably have it like D tier or so, maybe above Primplop, maybe behind, somewhere in the D tier for now.
All right.
I have to agree again. I do like they did do a lot better from Rowlet. They've added colors to it. It looks a lot better. It looks longer in its body. It's not just a little circle now. I'm happy with it ahead of Primplup. Definitely deer. Well, deer. Definitely D tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys once more. Yeah, they definitely take a right direction from Rowlet to Dartrix. But the design overall doesn't impress me. Once we get into the later evolutions, then that's where things change for me. But for now, yeah, D tier above Primplus perfectly fine here. Let's move on here to Torcat.
Let me pull up a image to my left, but I like this one as well. I think the I like what they're doing with it in terms of jumping from Litten and the Litten line in general. He gets a little bit more orange on his body here. I really like the shiny. I know we're rating just strictly off of what we've got here, but I think the shiny colors for it are really cool.
Yeah.
But this still works a lot, and I think Torcat has some aura to it for sure. Looks like a cat that's kind of instead of looking like a house cat, more looking like a wild cat. That you find on an African safari or something like that. That would mess you up, or out in the mountains or something like that. And so yeah, I think there's definitely aura to be felt here. I might have this one either B or A for me. I could go either way. Maybe
Okay.
behind Dewat.
Okay. What do you think here, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Sam said, I like how he's looking like he got more aura now, looks more dangerous. It's a great transition from the first one. He doesn't look awkward at all to me. I would throw him ahead of DeWatt right there, top of B.
Yeah, for me, I'm not really a big fan of the design like you guys are. I don't know. For me, it looks awkward. I don't really like the mustache it's got going on. It kind of looks like an uglier Litten. But I would have him. Like top C here. So
So probably front of
Probably to
well, front
yeah,
of
maybe
Target
front of
here.
Frogadier.
yeah, and work with that there. Yeah. All right.
All right. All right.
Last but not least, we have Brion.
Mhm.
I did not know this Pokemon's
Right.
name was Brion until I had to search it
Yeah.
up.
No, me neither. I honestly don't even know. How do you spell it?
Brionne.
And E. Bro, if you look at Brion pictures, like some black chicks pulling up, but it's one of some girls' Facebook.
Yeah, wow. I honestly don't know if I've ever like laid eyes on this Pokemon before, to be completely honest with you. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I almost feel like not educated enough to assign this one a ranking, but just going off of purely what I'm seeing here, there's no aura there. I think that's probably an agreement there. I'm not scared of this Pokemon by any means. Right now, still, it looks like it needs to grow up. Still, this almost looks like still like a starter. To me, I don't think this is a second stage. And so, it doesn't look as stupid as the ones we've gotten the F, or even the D's. But in terms of what I'm looking for in a stage 2, I'm starting to look for a little bit of maturity, a little bit of signs of hey, I'm about to be turning into a stage 3
Yeah.
evolved Pokemon, and it's just not giving me that right now. So I'd say maybe top D, bottom C here for this one.
All right. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Poplio looked better.
Yeah.
They took away the dark shade of blue, and I don't know. I don't really like the colors they got going on there. I'd throw him right there.
Yeah, I think I'd throw him bottom C in my opinion. It's not a bad design by any means, but yeah, like you said, it still kind of looks like a starter Pokemon. It's still relatively cute though, so yeah, I put him bottom C, but I'm perfectly fine there with a top D here. Yeah, all right. There we have it for Gen 7. Moving on to Gen 8. Yeah, we have Thwacky. This dumb name, bruh. Yeah, what do you think here?
That's a stupid ass name, bro. I'm looking at pictures of this guy right now. He looks like
Thwacky.
yeah, he's just funny. I can't take him seriously. I know I said that for Brion, but it's like a different one of this one. He's like he's trying to look hard, and he just ain't hard at all. He's folding arms and shit. Yeah, no, I can't take Thwacky. That name alone, is enough to not take him seriously here. So I'd probably, he's awkward looking too. I'd probably put him maybe bottom D. This is maybe an argument for F, personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting him top of F, or we could leave him bottom D. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why there's that little stick up on his head still. I don't know if that's supposed to propel him up into the air or what.
Like a helicopter?
Yeah. I don't know. Happy with him right there.
Yeah, so I think I would have him like behind Combuskin, honestly. Yeah, he looks
Yeah.
stupid. He has a stupid name. He's a stupid face.
Like a lemur from Madagascar.
So I don't know. So I think this would be a perfect place for him though.
I mean, I'm fine with behind Combuskin. I don't know about you, Anthony.
Oh yeah, that's all good with me.
Yeah, okay, perfect then.
Look, he has the same exact colors as fucking Chestnut.
I know, right, bro?
Yeah.
Moving on, we have Raboot.
Raboot.
Raboot, I think I like this little guy. As we've looked a little bit more into this line here of the Score Bunny, I like this. I think he's starting to like, it's not necessarily awkward or anything, but he's kind of like figuring out the ropes, learning the ropes of being a badass, being that guy, and look at him. I mean, he's on a mission there. You can clearly see that he's running his ass off, putting in the work, grinding to eventually make his way up to that top echelon stage 3 Pokemon here. I like it. I like the outfit he's got on. He's kind of got like a hoodie almost, like the pockets. He's putting a lot of these pictures. He's putting his hand in his pockets like he don't give a fuck, but he do give a fuck. It's like that, that nonchalant aura, because he'll be sitting there, hands in pockets 1 minute, next minute he's like the image we've got here on the tier list, sprinting fast as fuck, beating ass, and I really respect that here in Raboot. I'd have this guy in A tier. I'd put this guy maybe right above Monferno, personally.
All right, yeah. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, I'd have him maybe well, I don't know. Maybe like behind Dewat. I do like what he's got going on though. He looks like he's coming from Sonic the Hedgehog, the character from that.
Yeah.
I like the looks like it kind of looks like he's wearing like a hoodie over his
yeah.
But yeah, I like his I like what he's got going on, but I would have him maybe right below Dewat, maybe in front of Dewat.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. He looks pretty cool. Anthony, does this not remind you a little bit of Sam though? I mean, I already said that Score Bunny looked a little bit like Sam, but this kind of looks like Sam too. Like, a little Naruto kind of Sam vibe. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he looks like when he dressed up as what's that person's name? He wore the cloak.
Itachi. Yeah.
But yeah, I like what's going on. He looks pretty good. Looks like he's meant for business. I think I would have him behind Monferno though. So
Yeah, that works.
right here.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works then.
Yeah, it's like the middle.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, from the generation, we have Drizzile.
Let me look at Drizzle here.
Yeah.
Hell no, bro. Yeah, no, Drizzle. He's like, I mentioned with Reboot, he's got that nonchalant look, but like he don't give a fuck, but he actually do, and he'll get busy when the time comes. Drizzle looks like he's got that nonchalant look and will not get busy when the time comes. He just does not give a fuck, period. And yeah, I mean, he looks, I mean, dude, yeah, in all this art, he looks like a sad crybaby whiny bitch, for the most part. And so I'm gonna say probably D to F here for him. Look at him, he's giving a thumbs down. I mean, he's just pointing at us to put him down, put him down in those F tiers. I might give this F tier, to be completely honest with you right now.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Anthony?
Yeah, he kind of looks like a hippie. Looks like he's just stoned out of his mind.
Yeah.
I guess Drizz. I don't know if what Druzy? I don't know. Yeah, I'd have him down in F. I'm not a fan of they threw in purple randomly. I don't know if his final evolution is purple. I don't remember what it looks like, but he looks pretty odd. I'd probably have him like behind Kabuskin. Actually, I don't know. Probably right in front of the chess spins second stage.
Yeah. So when I talked about the Pokemon, I had one more Pokemon behind Pignite. This was it.
That's this one?
Yeah. He looks so fucking stupid. It's like one of those. He looks like an emo kid that's just sad all the time. Well, like when someone's trying to get business with him, he's like avoiding it, bro. He don't give a fuck in the world. Yeah, I had him right here, in my opinion.
You know who he kind of looks like? He kind of looks like that kid off of Meet the Robinsons.
Oh yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
The black hair and he's like emo.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
That's the vibes I get from him.
This is just a horrible design, in my opinion, and the colors aren't even that great either. So, yeah. All right. Moving on. I have to pull up these Pokemon's name real quick because I don't know the Pokemon's name on Gen 9. Florigato.
Oh wait, hold on. I would have Pignite. I still think Pignite's the worst, personally.
Okay. I'll put that like that then. Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I'm fine with
Anthony, what do you think?
that. Anthony had him over Chespin. Or the
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's put him over Pignite. I still think Pignite's ass.
all right, perfect. Yeah. So let's move on to Florigato here.
Yeah, Florigato. Let me pull up a picture of Florigato here. Yeah, I think this one's probably the best out of the Paldea Gen 9 ones so far. But I'm getting a little awkward vibes with this one here. Contrary to the other cat in the Litten second stage, was a Torcat. That one looked a little bit more put together. This one, I'm kind of getting awkward vibes from. Just doesn't really look complete, look put together yet. That being said, I do think it is the best of the Gen 9 ones, so I'm not gonna put it in like F tier per se. And it's probably better than any of the ones we've got in D. I'd probably put it top C, to be honest,
Okay.
right now.
What about you, Anthony?
I'd probably throw it ahead of Frogadier. I like the different shades of green this kitty cat got going on. Looks like it has pink eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I like the colors they got going on, and it looks pretty cute still. And it looks like it got aura. It looks like Puss in Boots.
Yeah. I would put him over Frogadier too, I think, just right there. The design is actually pretty cool. Like Anthony mentioned, I like the shades of green as well that they use. It doesn't look awkward at all either, in my opinion. So, yeah, I would put him above Frogadier right here, I think. Do we move? Okay, we can adjust later. Is this
Yeah.
let's finish these
Okay.
last two, and then we can adjust. Let's move on to Crocodile.
This shit ass, bruh. This shit is ass. What the hell is going on? How do you spell this shit?
Crocalor.
Like, what are we doing, man? Are we going to a fucking quinceañera or something right now? Like, holy shit, man. What is going on with this crocodile? I mean, we thought crocodile was bad. It somehow got worse with this one. This is an F tier for me personally.
Yeah.
You see, I kind of like that. I like the little fire eye you got going on. Hell, I throw him right behind Primplop. Let's not put disrespect on the hat. It looks nice. It's glowing like some flames. It's like ember. But he does look very weird still. Still not looking forward to the community day with that sucker, but I like him better than Marshall.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty ass to me. Like I said, like Sam said, this is kind of a Pokemon. The hat looks so fucking stupid. It looks like something that would be at a fucking Casey's Quinceañera, bro. Did you not see him at Casey's Quinceañera?
I think he was there.
I think I saw him at El Sombrero a couple of days ago in Troy. Yeah, but no, his hat is stupid. I don't know, his little arms like going like this, like he's trying
He
to
can't
use.
even reach his hat.
I know, bro. So like, he's F for me.
Okay,
But
yeah, that works.
I mean, like, it's like kind of stupid that like it's kind of funny, like funny.
I know, it's
stupid.
that trolley,
Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. I can do that. Yeah,
yeah.
Combuskin. Okay.
Better than those other four.
All right. Last but not least, we have Quaxwell. Oh my.
Oh,
Shit.
shit. I mean, how did they miss so bad
Oh my
with
god, bro.
the Gen 9 starters, man? I mean, there really isn't an overwhelmingly good one. The mullet just got bigger in this.
Yeah.
Like it turned into like it looks like he's like one of those kids that used to wear helmets like back in the day. To be honest, I mean he doesn't look like this is zero aura. This negative aura per se.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's probably another F for me personally.
Yeah.
Maybe just around there with what was it, like the crocodile, the the sombrero hat crocodile, somewhere in there.
Right next Crocalor. Yeah, I'm happy with right behind Crocalor. I mean, it's kind of hard to differentiate that guy with the rest behind him. He looks very odd. I don't know. It's looking
Yeah.
at a bigger picture here on my screen. He looks pretty odd looking fella.
Yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with this spot. He just looks stupid in my opinion. He goes in one of those stupid categories in terms of like the middle tier evolutions. So F is perfectly fine there. Now it is time to readjust our tier list. Would you guys have the potential of moving War Turtle and Servine up into the S tier?
Yeah, I think they
Wartortle-
deserve it.
Yeah. I think.
Dude, honest, I really like our A tier, man. There's a lot of good ones in there.
Yeah.
Maybe Frogadier
Yeah.
moves down to C.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Frogadier moved
Yeah.
down. I was thinking moving Marshton and Combuskin back up to D.
I'm fine with that. They're on a different level than the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not as bad, I guess, as what we've got in the F tier right now.
I really like this list.
I think so too. I really like it. I think
This one.
Yeah.
This one,
I think we did a really good job. All right, is everyone perfectly
Yeah.
fine with this?
Yeah, I'm fine with this one, man.
All right,
Yeah, I
there
like
you
it.
guys have it. There is our second stage Pokemon tier list. And of course, this is 100% objective, so nothing to be said wrong about it. If
This
you,
is the correct list.
yep, if
If
you,
you disagree, you're wrong.
yep. So this is only part 2 of part 3. But if you did enjoy part 2, go ahead and leave a like and comment down below your thoughts. Yeah, but we'll be back with part 3 with the final evolution. So we'll see you then.